Welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? And if no one has told you today that they love you, let me be the first. I love you. And I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love each and every single one of you. Because why? Love makes the world go round and around and around. And love truly is the greatest medicine of them all. Love wins. It always, always wins. And we're going to talk about a love story today. But before I begin that, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ding. Hit that notification button. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about Nipsy Hussle. What a wonderful celebration of his life today. What a wonderful expression of love. You know, I read a long time ago, you can tell when someone has lived a phenomenal life based upon the amount of people that show up at his funeral. There were over 20,000 people that showed up to honor the legacy and the life of Nipsey Hussle. It just shows you what a profound impact that he had on a lot of souls. And let's talk about that for a minute. Because Nipsey Hussle did not die in vain. There's a wonderful silver lining in the clouds over his passing that I think will transform the world of the African American community. I am so sorry that it took his death to wake people up. But the same thing that happened with Martin Luther King, same thing happened with Malcolm X, same thing happened with John F. Kennedy, same thing happened with Robert F. Kennedy, same thing happened with a lot of the greats. It had to take something profound for people to stop, look, pay attention, and to see the truth. And it was very impactful to see that he bespoke of all the things that we need to do in the African American community. He spoke of black love, that black men and women honor themselves and be in a wonderful union and love relationship and raise beautiful black African American children and have pride about that. He also showed the importance of going back into the underserved community and serving that community with opening up businesses and institutions to help train and to help educate so that we could grow in the area of politically, socially, economically, and even spiritually. In addition to that, he even went as far as trying to bring a truce between the gang violence that was going on in the community. And so far, there's been nothing but peace. I am praying, and I hope, unfortunately I didn't hear that at the funeral, that there will be a truce between the Crips and the Bloods and all the other type of gang violence communities. Because until we solve, and when I mean we, African American men can only solve their problem, gang violence, their community issues with other African American men and bring their community together for the upliftment and the empowerment of black people. Until black men do that, then we will continue into the despair and destruction that we have been experiencing. Nipsey let us know that it could be done. Even the president of the United States of America, Barack Hussein Obama, sent a letter acknowledging his major accomplishments and letting them know that the marathon continued. Now we have to pick up the baton. and we have to take the baton and take it to the next level. I am praying out of that so many Nipsey hustles are born again, that they're going to go into the community and they're going to see the importance of coming together and building it and continue on his legacy and taking it to the next level. Seeing his mother and his father coming together with prayers and light and love. Seeing Snoop Dogg as he admitted that Nipsey had taught him so much about what he should have been doing for himself, and Nipsey reminded him by just going out and doing what he was telling Snoop Dogg to do, and to be so humble, and to be so gracious, and to be so honest, and opening up that he had dropped the ball. And now I hope Snoop picks it up. You know, there are a lot of African American men that came from the hood in Compton and all the other, Inglewood, all the other communities, Crenshaw. All of them have gone and become multimillionaires, but they left the community and they gave nothing back. And it's so important. It's not going to change, gentlemen. Either you're part of the problem or you're part of the solution. So I'm hoping that these brothers that have done phenomenal and who are ex-gang members go back and do the right thing. Can you imagine $100 million, $200 million was invested within our community, but invested in a way that it is not only deal with mental health issues in our community. We suffer from post-traumatic slavery syndrome, PTSD. And we've been suffering for it for centuries. We all need a healing. We all need therapy. We all do. You and me. We've come from tragedy, from despair, from barbaric conditions, and even to this day, we're experiencing the ramifications of racism, sexism, classism, ageism, and all the other isms that are in existence. We need some spiritual, mental, psychological help and well-being on the daily. We need greater education. We need greater economic upliftment. We need greater trading skills that's going to allow us to live living wage jobs so we can buy houses, so we can be able to buy cars, and more importantly, so we'll be able to take care of our families, so that we'll feel like we're playing a major role and contribution to the world, so we can have pride within ourselves. But only we can do that for ourselves. If it's to be, it's up to me mentality we need to have now. Let's go back to the basics, family. Let's heal. Let's spread love. That's what Nipsey was telling us. That is what Nipsey was sharing with us. That is what Nipsey legacy is all about. Take a page from his book and continue on. He's now an angel. It is now guiding us. And it's giving us all the tools we need in order to do the right thing. So now, let's do a minute meditation. And let's send Nipsey off with a wonderful prayer. Dear Heavenly Spirit, Divine Gracious Mother, Father God, thank you, Nipsey, for sacrificing your life so that we could live in truth, justice, righteousness, order, balance, reciprocity, and harmony. Thanks for teaching us to honor the God and the Goddess within inside of us. Thank you for teaching us to be givers and servers of our community. Thank you for teaching us to love, peace, have joy, and have happiness, compassion, grace, and mercy for the community, for ourselves, and be in a place of acceptance and also forgiveness every millisecond of every single day. A job well done, Nipsey. We send you with light, love, peace, prayers, and complete happiness and joy. Your continued journey on to higher heights, on to greater love. And as we say that for Nipsey, I say that to you too. Peace.